Good morning, everybody. So yesterday, after my fucking monster grind sesh of a fucking session that ran for 6 hours, I had another session later on at night after I'd fucking decompressed a little bit. But things didn't go to plan, and I ended up fucking losing my cool a little bit. Doing things that I shouldn't have been doing, fucking making bets I shouldn't have been making, and basically I fucking lost some money. Which, not the end of the world. I did stop before real damage was done, but I still ended fucking 273 quid down on that session. Which was a bit of a fucking bummer. So, this morning, what I'm going to do... The other day I mentioned that Wilson from Casino Amigos has been flat betting using the Time Before Last strategy. So I'm going to use the Time Before Last strategy, but I'm going to see how it stacks up with our +1 betting progression. I'll be starting with fucking low stakes today, just to see how things go. So I'll be down to a £1 base bet, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find a new shoe, and we'll fucking play it and see what happens. Oh, as luck would fucking have it, we've got a brand new shoe about to start, so that's a fucking result, isn't it? I also found another strategy online last night that I'm reading through. It seems really convoluted, but if you saw my what was it called now, Golden Eagle videos, where it had like an attack portion and a defense portion of your betting, this is similar. Different bet selection, but betting style seems similar. Well, similar as in there's an attack and defense portion. Like the betting progression's different and the betting selection's different, but I just need to read it properly and wrap my head around it. Also, and if any of you guys use this, I'd love to hear from you. I'm also toying with the idea of buying the Beat the Casino app, but it's fucking $400. And with it being $400, I don't think that many people are using it, and there's not that many fucking reviews out there that I trust. So I put one on Banker because Time Before Last was Banker, and that's what we're betting, and that won. So I don't need to mark any negatives down. Got a goal of just 10 units this morning, so Time Before Last this time is going to be player. So yeah, any users of the Beat the Casino app, I would love to hear from you. We lost that one. So look at -1. And Time Before Last, so that was the last, and Time Before it is player, so it's going to be 2 on player. My money on the wrong side on the last bet. Might have done. It is early. I'm only on coffee 1, so bear with me. But that one. So that was the last. The Time Before Last was Banker. Another win, happy with that. So if that's the last, the Time Before it is player. Need a little bit of help on this one. Got it. Yeah, we did. Nice. So player was the last, time before it was banker. That was the time before last. So banker. Time. That was the last, time before last player. You know, this is lovely, isn't it? So how is everybody today? Hope you're all good. Playing anything interesting at the minute, guys? I'd love to hear about it if you are. Well, this chop's just doing us all the favours, isn't it? I did take that off mute, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I'm doing that right, Time before last. If that was the last, the time before it was banker. Time before last. That was the last. Time before it was that. Yeah, I am, yeah. I need some help with this one. We'll take the tie, that's fine. Excuse me. I could have put that on mute before I coughed, couldn't I? I do apologise. We'll definitely need some help. We're not going to get it, I don't think. No. Okay, that's fine. So, -1. Okay, so if that was the last, that was the time before it. So, 2 on player. No, it was a banker, so -2. -2. And if that was the last, time before it was player, so 2 on player. Okay, that's another -2. If that was the last, time before it was banker, 2 on banker. Cool, so we won that one. So it's going to be a banker bet for 3. That was the last, that was the time before. 3 on banker. Okay, we won that one. It's going to be 3 on banker again. That's a tie, so we're going to repeat the bet. Okay, so that lost. -3. It's still going to be banker, so that was the last, that was the time before, so 3 on banker. And that lost. So now it's going to be 3 on player, because if player was last, it was time before that, which was player. Cool, we can delete that. So now it's going to be, if that was the last, the time before was player, it's going to be 4 on player. Excuse me. Nice one. Won that one. And rebet. Excuse me. Because it's if that was last, the time before was player, so £4 on player. Okay, so we lost that one. -4. It's going to be a £4 player bet again. Because banker was last, and the time before it was player. That lost. So now it's going to be 4 on banker. That one, nice one. So we're up to a £5 bet now. Time before last was banker. Nice, that one. And same again then, the time before last was banker, so 5 on banker. and that's a win. So we can delete that. That's all our negatives cleared, and we're at 441, which means we've exceeded our goal, which is nice. By how much? $441.45. I really could probably do this in my head, but maths in it. So 13.85. So call it 14 units up. That was nice and easy, wasn't it? Right then. How long's that video been running for? Not that long, I don't think. No, it's only 15 minutes. What I'll do then is we'll just see if that was fluke or not. Let's go find another new shoe and we'll have another go. Speed. Right, there's nothing starting imminently. I'll stick it on pause, guys. When we come back, it'll be onto a new shoe. Yo, welcome back. We didn't have to wait for too long. Got a new shoe just starting, so we'll take a couple of free hands to begin with. Okay, so we've got a banker. And we've got another banker. Right then, so make sure I'm on a £1 base bet, and time before last was banker, so let's go. Nice one. That's a loss, so that's a -1. Time before last was banker. £2 on banker then. That's a loss, so record a -2. Time before last was player. Nine's good, so we can delete the 1. Time before last was player, and it's a £3 bet. Betting 3 to clear that -2. Sure you've all got the gist of this by now. If you've watched any of my recent videos, been using this +1 betting progression for a while now, and I like it actually. It's good. For the most part, it's good. Keeps you in the game for a long time. Oh, 9 tie. That sucks. Oh, excuse me. It's yeah, 9:30 in the morning, but I haven't been up for long, so it's still basically first thing in the morning for me. I'm feeling all fucking congested and shit this morning. I need a decent card. No decent cards for anyone. Shit cards all round. is how I like it, to be honest. If I'm going to get all the shit cards, then I want Banker to get all the shit cards as well. It'll be fair, innit? Well, let's see a player win this time. Nope. Not looking likely. No. Okay. So that's a -3. Time Before Last was player, so excuse me. I think like a 2's pattern would fuck this bet selection up, wouldn't it? Right, so that's a -3. So it's 3 on Banker. Excuse me. Yeah, I think like chops and streaks are your friend, but a 2's pattern will fuck you. So Time Before Last was Banker, so 3 on Banker. Well, goddamn. So the Time Before Last was player. That was the last, that was the time before it, so yeah, player. Need a good card here, 9's a good card, so we won that, so we can delete the -2. And it'll be a player bet again for 4. What I'd like to see now is player go on a huge fucking streak. And then I can just clear all my negatives while not racking up any banker commissions. And there's one of them, so thank you. Excuse me. That's as far as players going. So that's a -4. Time Before Last is still player. Okay, so if player ain't going to streak, let's see a nice run of chop. Nice one. So the Time Before Last is Banker, so yeah. Let's see some chop now then. Just a nice run of back and forth. You have to make that noise though when it's chopping. And the hand motion, otherwise it don't count. Right, well, that was wank. -4. Excuse me, Time Before Last was player. So we want more players then, we don't want it to chop now. Tie ain't ideal, but it's not the end of the world. There we go, we won that one. same again then, £4 on player, because that was the last time before it was player, so... £10 to go with it? No, that's a 2, that's not what I wanted. Nice card now then, 8 will do, thanks very much. Right then, it's a 5 bet now, Time Before Last is still on player, so... £5 on player. Won that one, very nice. And we rebet. Because that was the last and the time before it was player, so... Need a good card now then. That's not one. So -5. Time Before Last is still player, so 5 on player. Okay, nice, we won that. Time Before Last is banker, so it's going to be 6 on banker. Didn't get it. -6. Time Before Last is player, so 1, 2, 3, double. I didn't get that either. -6. So, Time Before Last. Player. Come on then, let's see some shock develop. 9, that's good. Yeah, it is. Right now, so we can clear that. So now it's going to be a £7 bet. Time Before Last on banker. So 1, 2, 3, double and add 1. 7 on banker. Happy with that. Time Before Last then is player. So £7 on player. Okay, we're in decent shape. Not as good a shape as the banker though. So -7. And that was the last. The time before it was banker, so 7 on banker. Excuse me. Nine will fucking do it for us though. And it's still going to be a banker bet for 8 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double. Just want to see one more banker to clear this last negative. 10 to go with the 9. Nah, that's an ace. Ugh. That one. So -8. It's going to be a banker bet again. Let's see some chop then, if you don't mind. Cool. So Time Before Last is player, so it's going to be 3 bet, that's 8. And it's a £9 bet, so I had 1 on player, so I just want 1 more chop then, from banker to player. Excuse me, bloody hell. Sorry guys, fucking sound awful this morning, huh? Cool, that's a win. And we've cleared the negatives, and we've hit our goal of 454. What's that? 3 units, so that's 13 units. From this shoe? What was it from the last shoe? I can't remember now. Is it still on my calculator? 13, well that's 14. So 27 units out of 2 shoes. That's acceptable, isn't it? So yeah, I'll play this a little bit more, I think. I'll stick at a £1 base bet just to keep the stakes low. See how it fares. But yeah, 2 sessions, 2 wins. Happy with that. I will catch you all later.